One of the most iconic symbols of Catholic Reformation Spain has to be the imposing structure that is San Lorenzo de El Escorial, hailed in its day as the eighth wonder of the world. Today a UNESCO World Heritage Site, El Escorial was the embodiment of the religious devotion of Spanish monarch Philip II, champion of the Catholic Church and Tridentine reform. With the death of his father, Holy Roman Emperor Charles V in 1558, Philip commissioned the construction of the largest building in the world at the time, the fabulously expensive monastery palace reliquary mausoleum complex devoted to St. Lawrence, and under the control of the Hieronymite order. Philip saw the building not only as a means of honoring his father, but also as an act of piety in an era when Protestants to the north were intent on dismantling both the cult of the saints and Catholic monasticism. In 1563, the same year as the closing of the Council of Trent, the building of El Escorial began in the mountains north of Madrid, undertaken in collaboration with the architect Juan Bautista de Toledo, who had also worked on the Basilica of St. Peter's. Construction would span the better part of Philip's reign, with the edifice, complete with the royal basilica, consecrated in 1586. Philip intended his palace to be a sacred space for the Habsburg dead, a site for Catholic Reformation scholarship, and a pious offering to God. El Escorial was also meant to aid Philip's godly work by storing his vast holdings of saints' relics, which numbered over 7,500. Philip had acquired his extensive collection from all over Europe, with a particular quest to save relics from the iconoclastic destruction in Protestant lands, his personal project to defend the faith. The relics consisted of an array of holy items ranging from teeth to limbs to Philip's supposedly favorite relic, a consecrated host that had miraculously bled when trampled on by a Protestant during the rebellion in the Netherlands. Philip also envisioned El Escorial as a place for Catholic learning and culture, and amassed an astounding array of masterworks from leading artists of the day, such as El Greco, Titian, and Hieronymus Bosch. El Escorial also boasted an incredible library that included works salvaged from Islamic Spain found nowhere else in the world, and even forbidden books banned by the Inquisition and Holy See. The Royal Basilica, seen here, is at the heart of El Escorial, right in the center of the massive structure. This placement served to highlight not only the primacy of the sacraments and Holy Mass to the Catholic Church, but also the importance of the Church to the monarchy. The Pantheon of the Kings, the crypt of the Habsburg monarchs spanning from Charles V to the present, lies directly beneath the altar, considered to be the holiest place for burial in a church. The position of the Pantheon in such a central location not only reinforced the cult of the dead and the culture of intercession so integral to Catholicism, but also underscored the Habsburg dynasty's role as supreme Catholic monarchs and defenders of the faith. Philip II was intensely devout, so much so that he placed his royal chambers alongside the cathedral, above the tomb of his family members and his own future grave. The king designed his room in such a way that he could see the altar through his doorway even when bedridden, ensuring that in times of illness, and critically on his deathbed, he would still be in full view of the Mass and in proximity to the Eucharist and his beloved relics, just as he would be in death when buried in the Pantheon of the Kings in 1598. Philip II viewed Catholicism as the one true faith, and El Escorial embodies his affirmation of Catholic orthodoxy in an era of Tridentine reform. He viewed his role as a monarch as one to both defend and promote the Tridentine Church and all it stood for, from the cult of the dead to the cult of the saints to the holy power of the seven sacraments. San Lorenzo de El Escorial is a testament to Philip's intense Catholic piety, as well as Habsburg dynastic power in the 16th century, and remains an artistic and architectural marvel that inspires awe and admiration even today.